What is going on today, everybody? Youngblood MTG. We are back. We are going with a quick stream today. I just wanted to come on live and as a thank you to everybody who supported me the other day on my birthday. We had 9 new followers join us, which means we are only 11 away from our Tempest Wasteland giveaway. So yeah, when we hit 200 followers, one lucky follower is going to get a Tempest Wasteland. And of course I am going to do runner-up prizes. I always do runner-up. I never do just like one prize, one person gets one thing. There's always a chance somebody else is going to get surprised with something. I usually don't reveal what it is. It's usually not anything extravagant, but you'll get something for free. And that's all there is to it. Complex Parfait, thank you so much for chiming in. First-time viewer, first-time chatter. We appreciate you stopping by. And thank you so much for the support you showed on my birthday. It's really appreciated. Yes, so we have a Oops All Spells Legacy deck right here. Been trying to trophy hunt with this for a little while now. I actually finished this deck in paper a couple weeks ago. Took it to an FNM. Went 3-1. It was absolutely fire. I love this deck with every fiber of my existence. It is amazing, and I hope you enjoy it too, as we show our opponents no mercy by hopefully letting them not even take a turn. Because that's just what we do. We are all about maximum degeneracy in Magic the Gathering here. So with that, let's hop into a league, and let's see how it goes. This one is going to be quick because I have some prior commitments that I have to take care of today, along with going to work at my full-time job, because I'm not a full-time streamer yet. Just throwing it out there. You know, the support is amazing, and it always helps, and the more support we get, the closer we get to being a full-time streamer. That being said, I do absolutely love my job, my full-time job. I'm an assistant manager at a restaurant. It's an awesome job. It's an awesome establishment. The company is amazing. I've sung the praises of the company I've worked for 5 years. They've taken care of me in hard times. It's an awesome place to work. They're a really phenomenal organization. But yeah, for everybody who is here today, especially for some of our first-time viewers, thank you guys so much for chiming in. I also appreciate all the support on Twitter. Also, don't forget to, I have to announce our first official move to Scoop if the game goes past turn 2. No, not quite that bad. That's how Oops All Spells used to be. Oops has a lot more game now than it used to. Actually gonna up the desktop volume just a little bit. I think this hand's good. We're on the draw, so I think it's definitely fine. Yeah, this hand's great. And that's that. Time crunch plus degenerate deck, short games, 100%. That's what we do. So what I was going to say before, I have to announce our first official partnership with Galactic Resin, a good friend and a former colleague of mine, as a matter of fact. This gets us there. My friend Corey over at Galactic Resin supported us with an awesome first giveaway. So go show Corey some love on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter if you can. It would be greatly appreciated. We don't need the Chancellor of the Annex past this point. So let's exile Spirit Guide, cast Wild Cantor, crack for black, tap Cabal Ritual, exile Elvish Spirit Guide, cast the Undercity Informer, and our opponent needs to have 2 counterspells. And we got there. Alright, so we know they're on blue, which means Xantid Swarm comes in. And we're gonna go down Chrome Mox because it's the worst. Actually, no, we're not gonna. No, we are gonna go down Chrome Mox. We are going to go down 2 Chancellor of the Annex because the card is not great on the draw, and we're gonna go up the 3 Xantid Swarms and a Memories Journey. And that's that. Galactic Resin and I will be doing a lot more collaborations over time. Like I said, he's a good friend and former colleague, so we will be working together a lot more to both give each other some boosts and get you guys some awesome prizes, because that's how we roll. We like to give you guys free things. Is my camera tilted? I think it is a little... I think that's fine. His hand is actually great. We're going to force them to answer the Xantid Swarm. So we go turn 1, Turntimber into Swarm. And we have a Pact of Negation. That is a beautiful thing. Pay the life, run out the Swarm. Like I said, force them to answer it, see how they answer it. They're answering it with a force. We absolutely love to see that. Now, if we can just avoid Turntimber getting Wasteland, then I think we're in really good shape. Okay, that's not a Wasteland. I like to see that. Summoner's Pact. Okay. We're going to play the Awakening. Dark Ritual. Spy? Hope that's enough. With that trigger on the stack, we are going to cast Summoner's Pact and get an Elvish Spirit Guide. We want to grab the extra mana so that if they have a Flusterstorm or a Daze, we can pay for it. Targeting the Summoner's Pact. What did you exile? I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Let's see. Do we get our Narcs, or are you gonna try to surgical? Our opponent is deciding on what route they want to go, but they should have answered another, like, the first Narc. Alright, let's see if we can do this. We are going to Cabal Therapy our opponent by sacrificing a Narc. And we got there. Cool. That was fun. That was easy. It's always weird. Like, on stream, I do, usually, not always, surprisingly well against blue decks. And blue decks are our absolute worst matchup. Like, Pact of Negation, sure, and Thoughtseize and Cabal Therapy give us game. But, like, the blue decks just have so much access to so many answers. It's like, if I go up against mono blue, it's terrifying. I played at my FNM, I played against mono blue artifacts, and I won game 1 because I had a Pact of Negation for their force. And then games 2 and 3, they just hated me out. They were like Chalice on 1, Trinisphere, pass, and it was like, okay. Sorry, not Trinisphere. Null Rod. And I was like, okay, that's rough, because I had my hand was Chrome Mox and 2 Lotus Petal, so I was like, that's really rough. And then they had a Needle for Undercity Informer. It was just like, it was way too much. And then I think they ended up like at that point they only had 1 land, so I think I went on the beatdown plan, and then they got Karn and Bridge, and they got Karn Bridge, and then Karn Tormod's Crypt, and I was like, okay, yeah, there's no hope. And then game 3, I had to use my Memories Journey tech early to stop them from like getting just infinite value with Emery, and I made them shuffle back a Chalice and 2 Mishra's Baubles, which was huge, but then I didn't have the Memories Journey for the surgical extraction, because right before that we got into a little counter war where I like double Pact of Negation, but they had triple force. So I had one card in hand, and it was a surgical. Had I not used my Memories Journey, I might have actually been able to come back from that, because they targeted the Narc. So I could have just used the Memories Journey, put one Narc on top, get the other 3 combo off. But our opponent made me exhaust all my resources, and they had the surgical answer. So it was a little rough, to say the least. But after that, that was the FNM. That was game 1. That was match 1, actually, and I like stomped the rest. So this hand's actually fine, but we're like it's not fine. We wish if even one of these narcs. Finally, subs for Scrubs. I love subs for Scrubs. And then back to work. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Any amount of time you're able to chime in is really appreciated. Thank you so much, Sean. And thank you for the lurk as well. Do I have the alert box up? Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I want to make sure if you sub, it pops up. Oh god, I'm trying to decide if I should keep this hand. Like, we're super dead to a force because we only have the 2 narcs, but we also have double Dark Grit. I think we just gotta. It's Spy. I think we just gotta go for it. I think we just gotta go for it. Hope our opponent's on a non-interactive deck. Like, we're hoping our opponent's just like on lands or something. Oh god, did the risky keep pay off? Oh my god, I think it did. Who's calling me? Oh, I'm gonna have to mute the mic and take this call, so just give me 2 minutes, guys. Let me just say, I did not expect that. Literally half of our Narcomoeba's hand to win, but here we are. Somehow that worked, and it was while I was taking a phone call. Our opponent, Jay, on the play. I am sorry. I am the worst kind of human. Please don't despise me. Also follow me on Twitch. All right, so I have literally no idea what our opponent's on because they conceded before the Cabal Therapy. Right thing for them to do. I think we are going to just bring in the 3 Xantid Swarms and the Memories Journey. Call it safe. Chancellor's mediocre on the draw. We'll go down to the 2 Chrome Mox. And do you want to bring in any Force of Vigor without knowledge? Yeah, probably. So many decks run enchantment-based hate. Alright. Let's see. This hand is like a very strict medium. I think we have to mulligan this. Somehow I didn't mulligan that last hand, and we won. And this hand, on the draw, like if we draw another mana source or specifically a black source, we're probably in good shape. But I don't know if drawing a mana source is worth the risk. I think we got a mulligan. I want this hand to be good, but it's actually terrible. This hand is fine. This hand is fine. We're going to bottom Narc, bottom Summoner's Pact, and be done. Our opponent mulled to 4. Alright. No turn 1. No pregame effects. They kept a hand with literally nothing, so that... Oh, is it burn? Okay, so they probably have a Fairy Macabre or a Surgical Extraction. So we're going to play Agadeem. We are going to tap Agadeem, Dark Rit, exile Elvish Spirit Guide. We're actually not going to cast the Summoner's Pact because we already have the Spirit Guide, so we're actually fine for Memory's Journey. And we just, like, auto got the concession. Sick rips. Okay. And I guess with that, we hop right into game 3, because this is what our life has become. Lit. That was sweet. I loved that happened. I also am sorry for the silence and having to take a phone call earlier, but guys, it'd be so sick if we got the trophy on this, like, rapid fire stream before I go into work. Like, oh my god, I'd be so hype. But yeah, anyway, how is everybody doing today? I know we got a couple of viewers out there, I'm sure there's at least one chatter in there. Are any of my moderators here? If my moderators are here, please say hello, especially to some of our new followers. I know we got at least one of our new followers in, so if you're a mod and you're in, please say hi. I've also missed you guys. I love all my mods. You guys are the best. Thank you. Oh god, wow, this would be like 2020 to start. Fire. Literally the best start we can have. Other than 202020. Wow. All right. I'm like getting like worked up. I want my opponent to show up so we can get a move on and do this. And yeah, spread the hype. Oh my god. Oh, this is like the best way to start my workday. Why do I not just stream every day before work? Wow. All right. So, oh, also, I've wanted some opinions. I'm considering trying to add music into the stream, just like on like Spotify, like in the background, nothing crazy. Mystery Man 2020, we will absolutely take the play. We cannot keep this hand. We cannot keep this hand either. You can't tell me what to do. I mean, you're right, I can't. Our opponent started the game with 7. Do we want to go to 4? Yeah, I think we have to. Well, if there's a 4 to go down to, that's the 4, so... Actually, no, we're going to get rid of you, and you. The less our opponent's able to interact with, the better. Alright, let's hope our opponent does nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was the perfect mull to 4. There, like, that was, if you are going to mull to 4 with Oops All Spells, I'm sorry, that was really loud. If you are going to mull to 4 with Oops All Spells, that is exactly what you want to see. Like, that was literally the perfect 4. The only thing, like, and that would have also been a perfect 5 had the 5th card been a Pact of Negation. That was sick. Have no idea what our opponent's on. Alright, Chancellor goes down on the draw. Chrome Mox goes down because it's actually the worst card in the deck. 3 Xantid Swarms, Memory's Journey. Xantid Swarm is just a safe assumption because 75% of the meta is blue. Actually, I think it's like 71? Over 70% of the meta is blue, so Xantid Swarm is a very safe option. And yeah, we'll go with the 2 Force of Vigors. Because again, most decks Graveyard Hate is artifact or enchantment based, so it's another safe bet. That is the snappiest mulligan I have ever mulliganed. Like, good riddance, I hate this hand. Adding music is fine, but if you want to post video to YouTube, it has to be generic. Same thing with Twitch, actually. They'll also remove it if it's not generic music or copyright-free music. This hand's fine. This hand is actually totally fine. We're going to bottom the Undercity one of the Informers. Hopefully our opponent is not running Thoughtseize. Alright, we don't see Graveyard Hate right off the bat. We also don't see a Thoughtseize right off the bat, which is really good. One more mana source. Alright, they are fetching now. Turntimber should be the win. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so play, cast Petal, cast Summoner's Pact, getting an Elvish Spirit Guide, green, red, green, black, cast Informer, activate Informer, target ourselves. Yes, I want to send Undercity Informer to its own ability because my creatures are nothing more than my tools. I did not expect Orim's Chant at all. Wow. 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 This is fire. This is so fire. Oh my goodness. Well, we have officially made back enough points to go again. And a chest, which is awesome. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Can we... we have been 4-0 and lost. So let's just go for the 4-0. And if we go for the 4-0, we'll start gassing up the 5-0. But let's just go with the 4-0 for now, because if we get there, it's going to be sick. Oh my god, wow. This is like the best the deck has performed in a long time, and we're getting some really solid draws. I think this is like the universe's way of saying I should have partaken in E-Weekend. But that was my birthday weekend, plus like I'm like super broke, so paying $25 to get into E-Weekend, not where I wanted to be. Not where I wanted to be. But yeah, if we had this kind of a start for E-Weekend, I would have, 1, felt really good, 2, been really hype. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. I did not expect this kind of start. I took the deck for a casual run, just like a casual league by myself, no streaming, like 5, 6 days ago, and I think I went 1-4, and it was just like, it happens sometimes, but holy wow. I gotta calm down. I'm like actually hype about this. Oh my god. As we wait for my opponent to show up graciously. Still on the waiting game. Oh my god. Here we go. David, I just realized, why aren't you at work? I feel like you should be at work right now. It's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. Like, isn't that like prime time for your job? Or are you off because of Thanksgiving? Oh, this hand is actually really close, but if we were on the draw, I would keep this. On the play, I don't think we can, because there were no black sources. Another one that's close. I mean, I guess we keep this, bottom the Narc, reveal 2 Chancellors, their first spell gets countered, go Awakening, Petal, hope we draw a black source on the next turn. Like, I'm guessing that's the play. They also mulligan to 6. I'm really skeptical about keeping this on the play. On the draw, this would be an easy keep, but yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to play the slow game. Also, I know I've pointed this out before. Moto does this thing a lot where I will bottom a Narc and I will immediately draw another Narc, and I just have a feeling it's gonna happen again. And like, it doesn't happen every time, but it happens a lot more than I feel like it should. Especially on like a truly randomized shuffler. Alright. Let's play the Petal first. They're not casting anything. Unless they want to double force blue card my Petal. And then that's all then. If they want to do that, I am sure as hell not going to stop them. And then Agadeem, the Undercrypt tapped and pass. And let's see what our opponent is working with. A Wasteland. Okay. That's rough. That's really rough. What do we draw? Come on, opponent. You got to click through. I have the upkeep paused. You have to click through. It's your timer that's running down, not mine. Pact of Negation. Alright, that's going to be a nothing draw. We're going to just pass and hope for the best. Pact of Negation was a really good draw. Oh, it's lands. Oh, lands is a good matchup for us. But, oh, come on. Pretty sure you should not have kept that hand. Probably not, but, like, too little too late now. Like I said, on the draw, I would have felt a lot different about it. Spirit Guide. All right, we're getting closer to 4 mana. The question is, are we just dead to our land's opponent? Basically, unless we draw Dark Ritual right now, we're dead. That's not a Dark Ritual. Okay. So I guess the question is, do they know we're on Oops? So we're going to go up 4 Force and a Memories Journey. Going down, Chancellor doesn't do much against lands. Go down, Chrome Mox. Like, against lands, it's probably like it's actively bad. And I think we'll be okay with the 4 Force of Vigors and the Memories Journey. We probably don't need Xantid Swarm. because all they're gonna have is surgical, which Memory's Journey can answer. Lands usually doesn't run Fairy Macabre. It's usually surgical. It's more effective for them against the mirror. And we don't bring Belcher in until game 3 because then they just keep heavy on the graveyard hate trying to solidify their win, and then we go, oops, Belcher, you're dead. I want to say there's no guarantee our opponent knows we're on Oops, but Oops is literally the only deck in the format that runs the Black Mythic Bolt Land. So yeah, if they know the meta at all, they know we're on Oops. If they have no clue about the meta, if this is literally their first time playing Legacy, they have no idea what they're up against. But I don't think we got that lucky. Also random, but I really like Yavimaya in lands. Giving them another all lands tap for something with their stage and Dark Depths is actually huge. Another close one. This hand's great. No, it's not. There's no Spy Guy. There's a Force of Vigor, but there's no Spy Guy. And without Spy Guy, we don't get to do all that much. There's argument to keep this hand because they probably are going to be able to go turn 1 Diamond Sphere of Resistance. Start with 7. Yeah, I think we should mulligan. Not amazing, but better than what we had. We're almost definitely getting wastelanded. Alright, looks like this is where the dream dies. Oh, I did not mean to pass through. We're going to play Turntimber tapped and pass. Hope we're not eating a turn 1 wasteland. I probably should have Awakening, Therapy, naming Sphere of Resistance. I'll do that this turn. Unless we draw a Dark Ritual. We drew a Cabal Ritual. That's not going to do it for us. And we are going to name... Yes, Sphere of Resistance. Well, joke's on me. Should have named Torpor Orb or Crop Rotate. Well, actually, no, should have named Torpor Orb. But... Alright, well... That's rough. And we can't counter the Torpor Orb because we die. Yep. Torpor Orb is fine. We can still go off with an Informer. But we don't want... That also hurts Thassa's Oracle. That's the big one. It stops Oracle. So we could go on the beatdown plan. I don't think that's the way to go. But like, I don't know, they have swords. No, the run is dead. I think we're just gonna pass and hope for the best. Random question, is Ancient Grudge just flashback green, or is it flashback green 1? It's just green, right? Because I could see that being played in Oops. Possibly. Yeah. Now this run is super dead. It is just green. I don't know, that might be worth testing with. I could be wrong, but it might be worth testing with. our opponent's got it. Oh well. Alright, so the dream of the 5-0 is dead, but the 4-1 is still a great achievement. And we're going to go for that right now. Would not mind. Hang on one second. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Hand's garbage. Like, oh god, absolute garbage. Hand is not absolute garbage. Does this hand win? Bottom Chancellor. Actually, bottom. Exile. Oh, and we get a draw? Oh, yeah, we just keep bottom Wild Cantor. Done. Reveal Chancellor. And let's see what our opponent does. What does the Combusting Pig do? What a great name, the Combusting Pig. It's like an amazing way to just... I don't know. I just think that's an amazing greeting. Oh, God. This tells me goblins, so we're gonna... Goblins runs Wasteland. So maybe we just run out the Informer? Run out the Informer. The Awakening probably gets Wastelanded. No, we're gonna play the Turntimber tapped and pass. I'd rather deal with a Wasteland on this than lose our only black source. City Triggers. What? Well, okay, so your Blood Moon's getting countered. Is this Mono Red Prison? Oh, it's Mono Red Prison. Okay. That's saucy. I think we are overall very favored against Mono Red Prison. Combo off. Does our opponent... Do we get a scoop? Nope, they're going to make us play it out. Of course they are. No, they're not. Okay. So, almost definitely Mono Red Prison, which means Force of Vigor finds its way in. Memory's Journey, go down Chancellor, because although the card did fine there, it's not actually that great in this matchup. It's overall very medium in this matchup. And submit. And let's see if we can get there again. So, the reason we're good against Mono Red Prison is because we just... we're just able to, especially on the play, get there before they can cast anything else. Like, if they just go turn 1 Trinisphere, which is very doable for this deck, we're actually in a lot of trouble. That's, like, their best thing against us. Obviously, Chalice on 0 hurts a lot, but Chalice on 0 is not, like, the end of the... Like, we don't concede to a Chalice on 0. We probably concede to a Trinisphere. We got a mulligan that hand. This hand is... fine. We will keep bottom the Simian Spirit Guide. Leyline of the Void. 2 Leyline of the Voids. Okay. Chalice on 1, I'm surprisingly not that scared of. Okay, you can Chalice on 1. Another Force of Vigor. Okay, let's play the Agadeem's Awakening tapped. Cabal Ritual off the top wins here. As does a Summoner's Pact? Yes, Summoner's Pact wins here. All right, we got the. Oh, that was weird. Okay, we got the 4-1. We'll absolutely take it. And with that, I need to rush out really quick. But thank you to everybody who chimed in today. Again, thank you all so much for the continued support. I am going to try to get back to more regular streaming starting next week. But again, keep your eyes on Twitter and Instagram and all that for any updates. Please, if you are not part of the Discord and you want to be part of the Discord, please just ask me on Twitter. I'm happy to send anybody who wants to join the Discord a link. We have a fun, chill community that likes to send a lot of memes. We have 2 meme kings, and it's amazing. So with that, let's go pop into a raid of the first Magic player that I see. Aspiring Spike definitely does not need our attention, but we are throwing Aspiring Spike a raid because he is actually a really amazing Magic player. And with that, everybody, thank you all so much for chiming in today, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys soon.